So have you ever been in that situation when you found yourself having your own private pity party and you didn't think you were enough? And before you know it, you kept going down that road. My name is Annie M. This is Retired Life Inspired. Share this video, like, subscribe, share this video if you think this might help somebody else come out of that pity party. But recent situation that I have experienced, it's actually took over through a couple of months, and I didn't realize I was going to probably come out the other side. If I actually finished coming out of the other side, a band of angels came and rescued me, and through this situation, and you know who you are, wink wink, and I thank you and love you very much, all of you. But I was starting to think that I wasn't enough, that I wasn't contributing enough, that my gifts and talents weren't enough, and that, like, what use was it? And lo and behold, through a series of events, I things started changing in my life, and I started reconstructing my whole platform, and even let go of a couple of websites and things like that. And I'm going to rebuild them, but it's going to be more defined and refined. But there was still this voice of kind of feeling like what I was doing wasn't enough, that the one gift that I was using in this one particular area, it wasn't enough. Until I realized, no, it's not the size of the gift or the task, the size of the task, it's the size of the heart of the person who's performing it. Do it well. Do it really well. Even if it's just one thing. I'm going to include in here the parable of the 10 talents. And if you're not familiar with that, that's where there was one person with 5 talents, one person with 2, and one person with 1. And the person with 1 ended up hiding their 1 talent when they were asked, what did they do with it? Read that. And even if you've read it before, read it again and ask yourself, does this sound like yourself? It sounded like me, and it's really a dangerous trap to go in. Because see, before you know it, when you start arguing for your limitations and thinking that what you do is really small and doesn't matter, before you know it, it starts to sound good to you. It starts to make sense to you, even though it's wrong. It starts to feel like a warm bath that you don't want to get out of. And before you know it, you start attracting other people that are saying the similar things. Before you know it, you're all singing this song. And before you know it, you got a pity party choir in 3-part harmony. And you're all saying the same message that is serving nobody, especially not you. And the worst part of it is that there are others within that pity party group that you've created, that tribe that you've now found, that actually see your gift. And they see you as an opportunity to use as opposed to being a sincere friend. So you got to watch out for that, because the poison in your heart, they carry the same poison, and you're not helping each other. So if we've got to be, and I'm talking to me, I've got to be quick enough and smart enough and sharp enough and wise enough and open up enough to the divine to start catching myself sooner when I start seeing myself going down that slippery slope, because it's not good. It's dangerous. And then it cuts off your talents. And then before you know it, you're not sharing that 1 talent. You've hidden it. You've dropped it. You're not using it. And the world is missing it. So, if you ever find yourself going down that road, that slippery slope, if you ever start hearing yourself saying those things that you're not good enough, that what you do doesn't matter, stop it immediately. Start catching it sooner. I know I've learned through this lesson, I got to catch it sooner, because it could happen again. And I got to be wise enough to see it so it doesn't infect me and I in turn infect other people. Each one teach one. We're here to sharpen each other. We're here to make each other stronger. And your talents and my talents are what's going to raise the vibration and help the world. So, I hope this helped somebody. I hope maybe someone recognized themselves, and maybe it stopped them from going down that slippery slope. I thank the beautiful people, the beautiful ones that came to help me. And again, you know who you are. May God bless you. As always, have a beautiful rest of your week, wherever you find yourself. Create your life inspired. Use your talents. And as always, peace and take care.